everyone. Today we are making cream cheese biscuits, and of course it's all organic, and we are using this new book, Sue Becker book, which is a homegrown flour. So I found a different recipe to use in here. We're gonna make these biscuits because I'm making a roast tonight, and it says that it makes a perfect match with the roast and gravy. So we're gonna get started. I have to mill up these berries over here, which is soft white wheat berries. I'm gonna put my book over here. We have to grind up 420 grams. So per usual, we'll gram them up with my scale right here. I'll put them on the scale, and we need 420 grams. So I'll lower you so you can see. You won't see my face, but you will see everything else. We have to get it back to grams. So I'm putting on the gram measurement. Okay. So now we need 420 grams of soft white wheat berries. So you're gonna put them out here, gram it out like always. 420, and remember, if I don't have enough in here, I can go grab some more. I have some in the closet, and I also have some downstairs in the basement in a bucket, and I've showed you that before. So we're doing 420. I just went way over, but we can grab it out and put it back in the jar. So there's 419. We'll be okay at 419. So we will blend this out. So let me stop for a second and get the mock mill ready. All right, guys, I got you at the mill over here. We're gonna get it started and start milling out our wheat berries. Really loud, but I will not bore you with all this milling, and once it's done, I'll get you back over to the counter where we're going to make these biscuits. These are almost done. It's almost done milling. I'll show you the flour after we're done. We're going to turn off the mill and slide it back over here. And here's our beautiful flour all milled up, the amount that we need for our recipe. It is very warm like usual because that mock mill is a stone ground mill. So I will turn you around and we'll get started with the recipe. All right, we're over here with our flour and our salt, our butter, and our cream cheese, and baking powder, and our milk that we need to add. So right now it says that we need to add 3 ounces of cream cheese, and on here there's marked there with 3 ounces. So I'm going to cut 3 ounces at the 3 ounce mark and put 3 ounces of cream cheese in here in this mixture right in our flour, because we need to cut in our cream cheese along with our 4 tablespoons of butter. And then we add our milk and we stir it up and make it into our biscuits. Ugh, it's so hard to get cream cheese out of a package like this. Anyway, we'll get our cream cheese out of here. Should taste pretty good with adding cream cheese to it. And this is cold, remember, right out of the refrigerator, because you want to be able to cut it in. So I'm just going to put the leftovers over there, throw this in the trash here, and now I'm going to have to wash my hands because I got cream cheese all over it. Grab some paper towel, dry my hands. Cream cheese all over the place. All right, now we need our 4 tablespoons of butter. Count this out because we want cold butter. So here's our 4 tablespoons. And take it out of this package. 4 tablespoons, remember. I gotta add our salt and our baking powder along with that too. So this is cold. As you see, do not use warm because you want to be able to cut this in. Sometimes people shred it on a shredder. You can cube it up and cut it in the same way. So that's what I'm doing. We'll cut that cream cheese here in a couple places so it won't give us issues. We need a teaspoon of salt. So I have salt right here, 1 teaspoon. And we need a teaspoon of baking. No, it says a tablespoon. A tablespoon of baking powder or soda. No, is it baking powder? I'm sorry, excuse me. A tablespoon of baking powder. So there's that. Those are that. We're gonna cut this in. Now that we got it all ready, we're just gonna cut it into the flour. I don't know if anybody has ever made biscuits, like biscuits for biscuits and gravy before, how you cut it in. And it's supposed to be like a sand-like, you know, like mixture. We cut it in and then we're gonna stir it all up. And it'll become our biscuit dough for biscuits. I've never added cheese to it, so that's a little different. All I'm doing is cutting it in. I can show you. I'll stop the camera and bring it closer to you so you guys can see what I'm doing. Basically, I'm taking my pastry cutter and cutting in the cream cheese and the butter into the flour. Because you want it to be all blended in there. Get all the little big clumps. Sometimes when it's big clumpy like that, I use my finger to break it up. You can do that also. But this pastry cutter cuts it in pretty good. Gets it started. And then you can finish it with your hands afterwards. This is supposed to make 8 to 10 2-inch biscuits. So now I'm just gonna take my hands and give it a feel. There's a lot, see this big clump of butter? Just kind of mix it in with the flour. Kind of squeeze it. Squeeze it in there with your fresh milled flour. The cream cheese is in there, mixed in. This will help with the layers of your biscuit, the butter layers. See how it kind of looks like sand with its pebbles? A lot of it's mixed in. I'm just trying to get all the big lumps out of there. And then we're gonna put our milk in. There's another big chunk right there. So just working the butter and the cream cheese into the dough. Into like a pea size. It says you could use a fork too, if you don't have a pastry blender. Just use your hands. Your hands are a perfect utensil for stuff like this. See how it's looking really good and crumbly? So you always have to use cold butter because if you don't use cold butter, then it won't do this. So let me wash my hands off and get a fork and we'll add our milk. With biscuits, sometimes I add buttermilk but these call for regular milk. So we're gonna add milk just like it says to. Washing it off into the trash over here. Let me get a fork so we can mix it up when we add our milk in. And it says to add 2/3 cup. So we'll add our 2/3 cup right here. Okay, that's 2/3 a cup to all of this. So we're just gonna mix it. Give it a mix. Make it into a dough batter so we can roll it out into our biscuits on an ungreased sheet pan, it says. It's supposed to be all shaggy like that, so when it gets like that, I like to get in there with my hands and give it a mix. Because you're going to be making the biscuits anyway, rolling it out, so just get in there and get it all mixed up. It's looking good. It can pretty much form into a dough ball, and that's what you want. There's a little excess flour on the sides. Just kind of work it all in. This bowl is a little bit small. I should have used my bigger bowl. This extra flour that's on the sides, just work it in. Let it set there to try to incorporate that fresh milled flour because, you know, we got to let it absorb it. Sometimes fresh milled flour needs a little bit more liquid, but I think it's looking pretty good to roll it out. We'll just dump that excess on the counter when we're ready to roll out our biscuits to put them on the pan. So let me clean up this area, get things cleaned up, things put away, and let me wash my hands off here. I don't want to put the dough on my thing that I stopped the video with, the clicker. All right, so we'll clean everything up and we'll make our biscuits next and put them on the sheet pan. I know you can't see me. I have my dough over here and I have my cutter that I'm going to cut my biscuits out with. It says to knead it gently for 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm not going to roll it out. This is soft white wheat berries. It's not got no gluten in it, so it's not really going to do anything. So just knead it, gently roll it, the dough out. But when I make biscuits, I usually just flatten it with my hand and make the biscuits without getting a roller out because it's just easier to do that. I have a mat out to protect the counter and non-stick. So just smash it out as thick as you want them. I do have a roller. It's just easier to do this. For me anyway. Less things to wash later, I guess. It says to make them about 1/2 inch thick. So just spread it out until you think it's about 1/2 inch thick. I'm going to go over there and turn on the oven. It says to preheat the oven to 450. Over here putting the oven at 450 like it says. So we'll preheat it and get our biscuits turned out on the cookie sheet. And it says that you can put butter on them after they come out of the oven, like melted butter. So let's see how many biscuits we can get. So you just basically cut them out. I cut them out really close together. So that's about how thick they are. Let's see how many we can get out of this first little batch right here. It'd be nice if we get a little bit more because these biscuits smell good, and I'm sure they're going to be good with our roast dinner tonight. These are a little bit thicker, but it will be fine in the center. I do the same thing with my biscuits and gravy. Some are thick, some are not. So we want to put this dough together and make more. So far we got 8. So it says we can get about 10. 8 to 10. So let me mash this out. And I'll shut this book because I'm all done. It says we need to bake them for 10 to 12 minutes once it's heated up. So there's the book right there that I'm using. I forgot that I had another fresh milk book. So I saw that recipe and it said it was a good biscuit to have with your roast. So we're making a roast. I'm gonna do it in the Instapot tonight to make it nice and tender with carrots and using my beef broth. It looks like we're gonna get more than what it says. So maybe 2 more. Even I made some of those really thick. Let's put 1 in the center and make one last one with that last dough. So we'll spread these out, put these all in here. With the leftover butter, I can melt the butter on the top, just like spread it on the top. This one's gonna be like a funky shape. If I can make it round enough, I'll go like this. Then make it round, put it all in there. Make it somewhat round. And that is our last biscuit. So it looks like we have got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them, which was good. So this is the cutter that I used. I have a set of cutters I will show you. They're stainless steel cutters. And then this mat is good for baking when you're putting stuff on the counter. So yeah, so let's get these in the oven. When it preheats, I'll get back with you. I just sprayed my mat over here with thieves cleaner, which is from Young Living. Just clean it up and it'll be good to go the next time. Don't worry about the cleaner. The cleaner's all safe, natural. It's got essential oils in it. It's not gonna kill you. You don't have to wash it off with anything afterwards. So I'm just gonna roll this back up and put it over here in my baking drawer and thieves the counter. Wipe it off with a paper towel and we will be ready for whatever. For my dinner, when I have to put my dinner in the Instapot, which is a almost 4-pound chuck roast from our local meat market. So it should be yummy. We're not gonna eat the whole thing tonight. We will save the rest for some other meals. So I'm gonna turn you over here. I'm gonna wash up the dishes here. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you dizzy. Put this back over. So I'll wash this bowl and these little bit of dishes we have going on over here. Just put them in the other sink over here once they're washed. The water's really hot. I'll show you what it looks like out in Michigan weather. The leaves are falling and it's very fall-like weather out here. So we're enjoying it. Winter's coming soon. Real soon. Getting colder by the day. So that will be it that I'll wash for now. I've been over here trying to bulk up another sourdough because the other one was dead. And now I've been working on this one. And this one rose quite a bit and it smells great and it's nice and bubbly. So I might try to make a sourdough today. We'll see. I think I will make one because I need to practice. So I'm out of practice making sourdough, and this one looks like it's totally ready. It's really bubbly, ready to go. So I will do that probably today. I've already showed you all how to do that on a video, but we can, I never did inclusions in a sourdough, so maybe when I start to learn how to include like cheddar or any kind of inclusions in it, I'll take a video of it. All right, my oven has preheated to 450. We're gonna put these in the oven for 12 minutes. And we'll take them out and see how they are. So I'll set a timer for 12 over here. And I will get back with you when the 12 minutes are up. Got you over here where the biscuits, I just took them out of the oven. I'll turn off the oven, and now I'm just gonna rub some butter on the top. I just like the same butter that I used for the recipe. I just peeled down the thing and just let it melt some butter on it. It looks like they turned out really good. They're cooked. They're brown on the bottom. They rose a little bit, but not much. And we will taste one after I put the butter on all of these. Butter, melted butter is always good on biscuits. So you could just like, when you have your dinner with your roast, when I have my dinner tonight, I'll use this with my gravy, with the leftovers. I'm sure there's gonna be gravy left over, so we'll make a big, you know, we'll have a batch of gravy left, and then I can eat biscuits and gravy with some roast beef, which sounds really good. So there we go. They're all buttered up. I'll put you up here so you can see me. We'll give this weird one a taste. I'm gonna put you down a little bit. It's still hot. That tastes good. It's plain cooked in the center. See the steam coming out from it? I don't know if I can taste the cream cheese in it, but it kind of tastes like it has a little bit of buttermilk taste. So maybe the cream cheese gives it that buttermilk taste. Very good. I was glad we were able to get more out of it. Let me chew this up. Put a little bit more butter on them. The butter tastes good. They're still warm. It tastes really good. All right, so they're all made, ready to go for our dinner tonight. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy making these cheddar, or these cream cheese biscuits. Sorry, not cheddar biscuits, but cream cheese. I suppose you could put some cheddar cheese in these biscuits and they would taste good too. So hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.